It's Metal Monday, so we're looking at one of my favourite metal songs of all time. System of a Down, Chop Suey. It's so nostalgic for me. Drum kit. It looks wild in this. You can't help it, right?
Wake up! Wake up! Run, rush, and put a little makeup. I just have to fade away the shake up. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to. I just got to fade away the shake up. You wanted to. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? You wanted to. Why I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide.
I love the combination of this beautiful legato melodic section with this rapid quick fire rap, and it's these cutaways where he's changing his tone. Oh, it's so amazing. It's like he's having a conversation with himself. What I find with System of a Down is they're amazing at dynamics, at bringing you in and then BAM! But it gives you this kind of unhinged feeling, this, I'm talking to myself. It's almost like the different voices in your head. I want to listen to some of these sections and break down how he's doing it. Oh, the bangs. So lifting. I love the way that he moves between loud, wake up, with that little bit of grit. It's that feeling of, oh, should I lean in as an audience or should I be blown away? And you're constantly like, whoa, ah.
On the table, here you go, create another fable. You wanted to. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to. I just got to fade away the shake up. You wanted to. Why'd you leave the kids?
The way that he is adapting this rap to sound like different people is by changing the pitch. You want to. Yeah, and also the layering of it again is brilliant production by Rick Rubin in this song. However, he also does it live really well and manages to cut between these two different voices. It's also how he kind of moves his head. You see how he's moving between these two different characters physically as well as audibly? You want to. He also does give himself time to breathe in the live version sometimes and doesn't do all of those little call and responses because you die if you don't breathe.
You wanted to. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? You wanted to. Why I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide.
This section is so beautiful. My favourite bit is, oh, I don't think you trust, instead of, oh, I don't think you trust, with a little glottal at the start. He adds a W to soften it. Oh, I don't think you trust. As well as the backing vocals, they match so well, and it's so delicate and legato and smooth.
Leave the kids up on the table. You wanted to. Why I don't think you trust.
Why?
Self-righteous suicide.
In thirds, I think? It'd be fourths.
Angels deserve to die.
Yeah! It's my favourite moment. In this version, it sounds a little bit more like false chord distortion. It's a bit Cookie Monster-esque, but I've heard some live versions and he does not do that. So let's have a listen to the live version. This is so good, I love this. Lovely vibrato in this. Yeah! That version to me sounds like a bit of a hybrid Fry and false chord, so it gives you this really, really intense, a little bit more of the staticky sound. I love that version so much. Before we go back to the music video, I want to talk about what this line and what the song is about. And I found this fantastic quote that really explains it. The song is about how we are regarded differently depending on how we pass. Everyone deserves to die. Like, if I were now to die from drug abuse, they might say I deserved it because I abused dangerous drugs. Hence the line, I cry when angels deserve to die. That's a really deep and interesting thought, and I think that that is really a shame, and people should not say that.
In my self-righteous suicide, I cry when angels deserve to die.
Wow. Oh, that's cryish.
Grab brush and put a little makeup. I discuss the fade away. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? Here you go. Create another fable. You wanted to. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to. I discuss the fade away, the shake up. You wanted to. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? You wanted to. Well, I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to.
So here he's eating his chop suey, but that isn't actually where the name comes from. Suey is suicide and chop as in chopped. So it's not a very nice name, but chop suey is a kind of humorous way to diffuse it. This song has such good memories for me, which is weird because of the content, but I didn't really realise that. I actually did take it as being about some sort of noodles. Yeah. When I first heard this, it was a friend of mine, her big brother listened to this, and I went round to their house as this young little teenager, and he was like, you gotta listen to this, and he was kind of cool and into metal, so I was like, okay, and I loved it. It really opened my mind to a new type of music that I never heard before. The fluidity makes it very angelic, which works, right?
When angels deserve to die in my self-righteous suicide.
I love that.
When angels deserve to die.
He has a really interesting step up in this. And how does he make that happen? It seems to build vocally, and it seems very similar. The melody is similar. Well, in the first half, he's keeping the notes short. Trust in my... But in the second half, trust in my... Has this really oozy chewing gum feel. It reminds me of a cello. Echoes the feeling of the way that a bowl works, where you get a little bit of dynamic movement through each note, and it just sounds angelic. I love the run in this, and this is really important because the entire band are from Armenian descent, and this little run here reminds me of Armenian music. I'm going to play it for you and then play you a little bit of Armenian folk music so you can hear how similar they are. So here we go. Okay, let's have a little listen to a section of this beautiful Armenian folk song and you'll understand why it fits. Really similar runs, right? And I don't know if he specifically thought about putting that in as a little nod to his heritage, or it's just something that he's listened to enough that he naturally does. Sometimes it happens that way around.
When angels deserve to die.
It's so chaotic. I love that it's possible.
Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. Father, into your hands, why have you forsaken me? In your eyes forsaken me.
There's just so much going on. It's so wonderful. I love the father, father with the broken response one is so fun. This little section of lyric is really interesting because they had kind of lost their inspiration and they just looked at a book on Rick Rubin's shelf and found that lyric, Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. And it gave inspiration for this whole section, but again, it just moves between so many different textures, so many different speeds. You're taken on this constant journey.
Deserve to die. Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. Father, into your hands, why have you forsaken me? In your eyes forsaken
Another little growl.
in your thoughts forsaken me. In your heart forsaken me. Oh, trust in my
One of those Armenian drums again. Before we end this song, this beautiful, beautiful song, it's so uplifting. They have this amazing balance between it not taking itself too seriously. There's fun parts in it. There is heartbreaking moments. It's thoughtful. It's wise. There is so many layers to it. You can take it as this fun chop suey song. You can also take it as a really, really deep song that makes you think, depending on what mood you're in. I can put it on in the background and not be kind of depressed, I guess, by the subject matter, but then I could sit and ponder about it and it gives me a new perspective. It's a really interesting balance that I don't think many people do very well. They do it very well. They just seem like people that you'd want to hang out with. They have like the right mix of just being able to have a fun time, but also sometimes sitting down and having like perhaps a really deep conversation. I love it. Before you go, I have released my very own album, Fable. The first half is a little bit darker and a little bit more introspective, so if that is something you like, you'll probably prefer the first half of the album, and many of those songs are available here on YouTube and on Spotify, and you can purchase the entire album from my website, bethroars.com. It really allows me to do what I do, make music, review music. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.